Farmlogs raises $22 million, Instagram Stories hits 150 million users, Google closes down Titan project, and more. It's Wednesday, January 11th, and this is Crunch Report. It's Wednesday, Hump and Bump Day. Let's jump into the news. Michigan-based Farmlogs has raised $22 million in a Series C round of funding for technology that helps farmers monitor and measure their crops, predict profits, manage risks from weather, pests, and more. Farmlogs, which employs about 70 full-time, plans to use the new round of capital for further hiring and to make its technology known to even more row crop farmers. With the funding round, Naspers Ventures head of U.S. investments Mike Katz will join Farmlogs' board of directors. Instagram Stories now has 150 million users. That's as many users as the last number announced by Snapchat, and it's quickly moving to make money off that audience by announcing that it'll start inserting ads into stories. Ads that can be skipped, thank God. Instagram could have waited until later this year when Snapchat is supposed to IPO before showing ads, but it said, nah. That would have allowed it to retain the advantage of offering stories without interruption. But clearly, Instagram views the growth of its stories as strong enough to endure any drop-off in usage that ads cause, and parent company Facebook, I'm sure, is fine with seeing revenue from its photo acquisition. Shots fired across the bow of Facebook as mortal enemy, Google closed down its Titan project. Titan was Google's UAV concept to provide large-scale internet access. Now, the closure of Titan is interesting, but what's particularly fun is the way Google framed it, saying, by comparison, at this stage, the economics and technical feasibility of Project Loon present a much more promising way to connect rural and remote parts of the world. Loon, of course, is being Google's balloon-based internet solution. Facebook seems steadfast despite setbacks in Aquila, its drone-based solution to the same problem. Has Facebook found a super cost-efficient way to use UAVs to provide internet access? Does Google know something Facebook doesn't? Could be all of the above, but the decision sets the stage for two competing models to go head-to-head to address global connectivity problems. Now, a word from our sponsor. With purposeful design, breakthrough efficiency, and state-of-the-art technology, the all-new Prius Prime Electric Hybrid is the most advanced Prius yet. Nothing quite gets me up in arms like paying a week's salary for a domestic flight and then having to pay $19 for internet that can't even handle an email and only gives me access from one device. It's a cheap move, and it truly sucks in the year 2017. JetBlue, which isn't perfect by any means, is trying to buck the trend by making its Fly-Fi Wi-Fi free on all of its planes. This is not to mention that the offering is promised to be both faster and more seamless than its competitors. Hopefully this puts some pressure on GoGo in flight to stop being so no-go in flight. You guys like that one? That's so good. That's the report for today on Tito Hamzy. Crunch Report is every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on TechCrunch.com. You also find us on iTunes and on YouTube. And guess what, guys? We'll see you tomorrow.